Popular film critic Ryan Jay is here with a couple of films coming out this weekend. Welcome back, Ryan. Cool vest.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you're so hip.
I try.
Starting with Men in Black. Pitbull was on the Today Show today. I did not get his song. I don't know if you heard it, but do you have an explanation for it?
I didn't pay as much attention to the soundtrack in
Okay.
this film, but it's a great movie. It's a lot of fun, and it's 10 years after Men in Black 2, which didn't do as well as the first one, but I feel like this one is as good as the first one.
Has it been 10 years?
Yes, and it's worth getting out to the theater to see. The effects are outstanding, the 3D is pretty good, and it's just really great to have Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones back together. Here's what I have to say, though, about Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
And I feel like the filmmakers were really smart in taking note of it. He's kind of hard to look at, and I'm not being mean in saying this, but he's not aging well.
Okay.
So as a very smart story device, and it really works for the film, they bring in Josh Brolin. They send Will Smith back in time to work with a younger Tommy Lee Jones, and it's Josh Brolin who does an amazing Tommy Lee Jones, nuanced performance.
Okay.
And
I think that's kind of an interesting choice. I agree with you about Tommy Lee Jones, and sometimes I think it's okay to flash back like that, and I'm sure it works for marketing the film.
Yeah, it definitely works. It brings in a little bit of the younger audience, I think, because Tommy is, again, he's looking a little bit like the Crypt Keeper for me.
He would not have been invited to your dating event, but Josh Brolin might
yes.
have. Okay,
He'd bring
fair
the girls
enough.
out. Exactly, exactly.
How about, okay, is it true that the script was not finished when they started filming?
Yeah, and you'd think that that would be a problem for the film because maybe it wouldn't have a good ending or it wouldn't turn out that well or there'd be some pitfalls throughout it. But it actually is a really great story. It's very seamless. I loved the ending, and you wouldn't know. So it is a good story, and I think it's worth seeing in the theater.
What about the 3D part? I always trust your opinion about this because I think you're really, you're right to be critical of 3D that doesn't work.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to sit there for an entire film with the glasses on if you're not going to notice the 3D. This 3D is about 50% good, so it's not completely regrettable, but it is worth it. The effects are very good in this movie, and all the creatures and the aliens, and they're kind of gross but kind of cute and humorous at the same time. They're so balanced, it works, but the 3D, it's decent. Not the best, it's not Avatar, but it's decent.
Because those glasses aren't sexy.
No, they're really not. Katy Perry's are going to be sexy when she does hers.
That works.
She's got her own glasses coming. I'll be excited for that one. Chernobyl Diaries.
Yes, this one I saw at 8 o'clock last night, and you wonder why the studio waited to the last minute to screen it, and now we know. It's the worst film of the year so far.
No!
In my opinion.
I love that you're saying that.
It's terrible. The script.
I love that you're so opinionated.
Let's be haters together.
Yes!
It's so bad. It's just a total waste of time. It's from the producers and the filmmaker of the first Paranormal Activity movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like those films, for the same reason I didn't like those movies, nothing happens. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no payoff. It doesn't deliver on anything. It's just a bunch of loud noises and defocused, shadowy figures, and it doesn't pay off on it. There's no. I get so frustrated.
Scary or?
It's scary. It's manipulatively scary because it's loud and things will jump out at you, but that's not enough to scare me in a scary movie. I want to actually be terrified. I want to have nightmares. I want something to kind of stay with me.
You want The Shining.
Yeah, I mean, I like scary movies for the same reason why some people like, roller coasters. You want the thrill ride of it, right? But this just doesn't have any of that. It's just a bunch of lead up with nothing there. A bunch of people with flashlights looking around rooms for 20 minutes, and then something in the shadow, and everybody screams, and I'm like, really? That scared you?
Yeah.
So I think it's a big waste of time.
Okay, so you compared it to Paranormal Activity, and you liked that or did not like that? You didn't.
I disliked this for the same reason. It is the same team of filmmakers behind this as that. I had higher hopes for this because the trailer looks spookier, but it turns out to be just as bad as the Paranormal Activity movies. If you love those movies, you might enjoy this too, but I just think they're movies without any payoff.
Okay. I think it's good. Sometimes the trailer has all the good parts in it, and this one might be that case. If you want to find more about Ryan Jay's reviews, you can visit his website. It's ryanjayreviews.com.
Okay, get this. We are so excited because Ryan is going to stick around to do a little movie trivia with us. We actually have the whole, bells and whistles.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Or buzzer.
James Daniels of our very talented art department here at today's TMJ4 created these game show-esque podiums for us. Check it out. Complete with the buzzers, the lights, the whole shebang. We're going to put him to the test in just a bit, see if he got them working.
I think he used pieces of my old Liberace costume.
Love it. Ryan Jay, the professional film critic, he's going to do it, and let's get to see all the big movies before everyone else.
I love that we're doing a little bit of trivia. You know that I love trivia, so thanks for sticking around. We're looking forward to that.